These right here.
Uh-huh.
I found washing his clothes.
Right.
I found these. These are not mine, Judge. Size 16. I'm a 9'10". Size 16 pair of pants. I asked him, Bernard, whose jeans are these? They're yours. Are they?
She's the judge who gives rules on the law and life. She's intense with common sense. She's Judge Lynn Toller on Divorce Court, where real couples deal with real life. When Bernard met Ivory, she was just 19 years old, but he didn't let a 20-year age difference get in the way of making her his girlfriend. Now, after 8 years of dating and 2 years of living together, Bernard says Ivory has changed, and he's ready to let the sun set on their relationship.
When I met Ivory, Ivory was beautiful, phenomenal.
Sorry.
This is what you want?
That's what when I met her, that's what she was.
From Jump Street.
Right.
He told me, I think I should have another woman in bed with us.
Will this relationship survive, or has this romance run out of time? Today on Divorce Court.
All rise. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toller presiding. You may be seated.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Bernard Dingus and Ivory Cunningham. The two of you have lived together for the past 2 years. You do not want to be together anymore. You've been together for 8. There are some financial issues that you would like me to resolve before you part ways. But before you do, I would like you to tell me a little bit about your relationship and why you're here today. Mrs. Cunningham?
Judge, 8 years I done gave this man. 8 years. All I can tell you is he cheats, lies, belittles me. I feel unloved. It's too much now, Judge, too much. The gloves is off. I'm ready for it to either end, give us some type of advice, because I don't know. I don't know now.
Now, Mrs. Cunningham, when you say he cheats, give me some examples.
Sweetest day.
Okay.
Sweetest day, for example. My roommate called me that I used to stay with. She called me and told me that Bernard came over to our house, and he did come over to our house to get my mail from her. And she said he came on to her, pulled down his pants and asked, can he have sex with her?
Mr. Dingus, did that happen?
That didn't happen.
19 years old, too.
Give me another example where you know he cheated on you.
Oh, the text messages. He has a business relationship with this woman. He claims he has a business relationship with her. I see text messages in the phone. She's, baby, are you coming home tonight? Dinner, I left dinner for you. You left last night. You left your socks and stuff. You left me at home. I had the baby there, and really?
Mr. Dingus?
No. We have a deal, don't go on each other's phone.
Why?
So, that's her. She loves going to my phone. I'd be like, I don't know why,
No, but
so I
why
laugh.
would you have a deal? You love each other
Well,
enough
why
to
did
live
he-
together. You trust each other to get into bed at night,
There
close
you
your
go.
eyes, go to sleep with this
That's very
person
true.
when they could just kill you.
Right, that's true. That's
but
true.
you don't trust each other enough to look at each other's phone. Explain that logic to
Well,
me.
I mean, the thing about it is that before we got into an argument, because one time she kept looking at my phone, so I went on her phone, and then I seen her talking to some other guy. So instead of arguing about it, see, I look at it like this. If you look for something, you find it.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, from now on, I'm not looking for nothing, so stay on my phone. You keep your stuff, I keep my stuff.
Is that
No,
what you two
it's
decided?
because he has all his 19, 20-year-old girlfriends in his phone. That's the reason why he don't want
Now,
me
where
on
are
his
you
phone.
finding these 19 and 20-year-olds? Where are they? I mean,
Figment of her imagination.
No.
well, give me give me something that's gonna say, ooh, he did it.
These right here.
Uh-huh.
I found washing his clothes.
Right.
I found these. These are not mine, Judge. Size 16. I'm a 9'10". Size 16 pair of pants. I asked him, Bernard, whose jeans are these? They're yours. Are they? No, not mine at all.
Do you have some other woman's jeans in your laundry?
No, they
I want
probably.
them to
Here's the
come and get
thing.
them,
Here's the
too.
thing.
Can you
It's
please?
really funny, Your Honor, because Ivory barely washes. You know what I'm saying? She's the type of woman that what drives me the crazy the most is, and that's why I have a problem with our relationship, is that she don't take care of home. I can leave, right?
Right.
And it'd be I'd be gone for 8 hours. Ivory was in the bed when I left. She's in the same spot. I'm like,
She
Ivory,
doesn't move, she doesn't do
ain't moved,
anything.
she ain't did nothing. The only thing she did was probably went to the bathroom and got back in the same spot. Or she'd go downstairs and eat. Then I say, hon, did you wash anything? Did you cook? She was like, no. She said, you ain't bring me nothing to eat? I'm like, for real?
Now, wait a minute now. You don't work outside of the home. We got no kids in the home. He's out working. He comes home and you ask him to dinner, for dinner?
A lie. All you can do, all
Oh
you
my
can
God.
do,
Do you cook
all
for
you
him?
can do,
Do you
can
cook
of
for
oil. That's what I call him, can of oil, because he's slicker than a can of oil, period. No,
Do you
I
cook for him?
Yes, I cook, clean, everything. I
No.
do everything around there. You come in, okay, because you come in at 12, 1 o'clock at night, you expect dinner? No, I am in the bed, because that's where I'm supposed to be at
That's
12,
not
1 o'clock
true.
at night.
That's not true. Your Honor,
When you get off of work at 6, 7 in the afternoon.
Your Honor, that's not true.
Mr. Dingus, is that true?
That's not
Where
true
you
at all.
at?
That's not true
What's
at all.
going on?
The thing about Ivory is basically, I look at it like this, because I have a maid. Because Ivory doesn't cook, clean
What
up.
maid?
She'll come in
You got a maid?
at least
Where
two
she
times.
at?
She'll come in
Where
once
she
or twice,
at?
no, at least 2 times a month. And then Ivory says, well, why you don't give me some money to do this? I say, I just paid the maid with your money. So she'll do something.
So, Ms. Cunningham, I know
Judge, I don't know what the maid is.
he's got a cleaning lady coming in and he's
she
got
know
you
I'm
with
telling the
all.
truth.
Maid, dear.
She know I'm telling the truth.
There's no
maid
cleaning
here.
lady.
I guess I'm called the maid.
No.
I guess I'm the maid.
She says you're controlling about what she eats and how she maintains her weight. Now, and be honest now, Mr. Dingus, do you watch it? Do you
You know,
make
the
her
thing
watch
about
it?
that is, the funny part about it is, I can show you better than I tell you. I can show you when I met Ivory. Ivory was beautiful, phenomenal.
She is still beautiful.
Yes,
Don't
she is.
say
She
was,
is.
but-
No, I'm just saying.
But give me
I'm
the pictures
saying-
of what was and what you wish to be in the
when
future.
we first got together, she was.
Mind you, I was 19, 20. He likes them
No,
that age.
no,
That's
no,
the
she
reason why
wasn't.
he wants me to look like that. She's not coming back.
No.
She's not coming back. No, sorry.
This is what you want?
That's what she. When I met her, that's what she was.
I see the same thing that I saw on those pictures. I don't know where the weight went.
He wants a 19, 20-year-old. That's how he likes them.
And-
You know, women don't stay the same size and
agree.
shape
I-
all the
I
way
agree.
through.
I agree
Because neither do
wholeheartedly.
you.
I agree wholeheartedly. But the way you come in is the way you're supposed to go out too.
No,
You know?
no,
I mean,
then.
No, I don't mean it in that way. I'm talking about as of how
I
you
bet
treat
you
a
used
person.
to have more hair than you do
right.
now.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
When divorce court continues, how did Ivory do it?
There you go, baby. You can't drive my car. There you go.
And
Within
you
a
burned
month.
out the engine?
Within a month.
How'd you manage that? Divorce isn't easy. Call toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or visit our website at divorcecourt.com or become a fan at facebook.com/divorcecourt.
Divorce court is back with the case of Ivory Cunningham, who suspects that her boyfriend of 8 years has been cheating on her. But is it love or something else that has kept Ivory with Bernard?
And you got a little bit of sugar daddy thing going on over here. Don't lie, isn't that true?
Ivory, for one, is very irresponsible. The things that she does.
Tell me why she's irresponsible.
I'll give you a great example. My cousins, for instance, he has a company that he needs my truck.
Right.
I came home one night, probably about 1:30, 2 o'clock, and the truck is not there. I'm looking, I say, okay, I call my cousin, and he don't answer. Then he finally answers, he tells me he don't have the truck. I call Ivory. Ivory's on the phone at Coney Island, drunk. I'm like, wow, okay. So I said, Ivory, you got the truck? I'll be there in a minute. She never admitted she had the truck. Okay, so I got surveillance around the house. So I hear something, I look at the surveillance camera, then I see the Range Rover creeping in the driveway, then she runs into her own car, the car I bought her, right? Drunk. Now, she don't have a license, and then I have to pay, the only thing she gotta do is, if she gets money from me for everything else, why don't she go and pay her tickets? Instead, I tell her, don't drive my car.
You gonna pay
know, the bottom line, I tell her, don't drive my car because that comes back on me. You know, that's the thing about it. I'm not getting in trouble for the things, your actions.
Right.
You know?
Miss Cunningham, and you're drinking in the car, don't have a license.
You should have seen her come up the driveway, too. She was doing S's.
Yeah, well,
she
that's
wasn't
a
walking
yes, and I
straight.
get that, and you're not going to say it, but I understand what's going on. He didn't make up all that stories. Mr. Dingus, you're 21 years older than she is.
20.
Okay.
Elijah Muhammad
20.
says a woman should be half your age plus 7, so.
I know what he said.
Okay.
He said a lot of things.
Yes, he did.
You know, and everybody cherry picks any religion. You know, oh, this sounds good. I mean, you know, you don't go quoting him about other stuff, I bet.
No,
but
I mean,
anyway,
the thing about it is, it's not.
It's to me. You get what you get when you want what you want. You wanted
Okay.
that 19-year-old hot body.
No,
And with a
actually-
19-year-old hot body comes a 19-year-old silly mind. And
Okay.
what you were doing was financing your
Mm-hmm.
entertainment. You give them money, they hang around.
But that
Isn't
wasn't.
that what happened?
No, that wasn't the case. When I met Ivory, we was on the same accord. All the things that she wanted, all her aspirations, was similar to mine. What I was doing my thing, and she was in a bad situation.
What
so
were
I
her
helped her out.
aspirations?
I mean, she wanted to go to college. She wanted to, get a degree. And I said, go ahead, baby. If that's what you want to do that. And she's in school now. You know, now she slows down from going to school. I even come home from work sometimes. I say, you finished your homework? Nope. And I help her. You know, so she can get motivated to do it. Ivory be killing me sometimes.
Ms. Cunningham,
You know?
now has
Judge, he is
he
lying.
paid for
See?
school? You go to school and now you coming up a little light because you've gotten comfortable?
No. And the semester is over with. So, no.
Everything with Ivory is
No.
comfortable.
He don't pay for
comfortability.
anything.
So you pay for your own education?
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes.
She ain't got a job, Your Honor.
Well, you know, there are loans, there's grants, all that kind of stuff. Is she doing that?
She might have a grant, but at the end of the day, I'm still paying most of the rest of the money. Whatever she don't have, I take care of.
You say she burned up the engine in your Mercedes.
No, I bought her a car.
You bought her a Mercedes.
I stopped her from driving my car. I said, you know what? You're not going to keep driving and put me in a bad position.
Right.
Here you go. I bought her a car and said, there you go, baby. You can't drive my car. There you go.
And
Within
you
a
burned
month.
out the engine?
Within a month.
How'd you manage that? That's a
I only had
well-made
the
car.
Detroit
Even I know
potholes.
that. What?
Detroit potholes.
Hit something at the bottom of the oil pan, oil leaked out. motor
You
gun.
and your
Yeah, he said I
girlfriends
tried-
out there riding and looking good, hopping and popping, and you tight and the hair's all long, and that's how you roll, isn't it?
With the same girlfriend.
And you got a little bit of sugar daddy thing going on over here. Don't lie, isn't that true? Isn't that true?
Sugar daddy.
When divorce court continues, is 3 a crowd in Ivory and Bernard's house.
He told me, you sleep all the way on one side anyway, so why can't another woman be in bed in the middle?
If you would like your case heard on Divorce Court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com and follow us on Twitter @DivorceCourt. Divorce Court returns with a case of Bernard Dingus, who says he is ready to bid farewell to his girlfriend Ivory because she is irresponsible and doesn't take care of the household. But does Bernard treat her in a manner that would make her want to please him?
It's a belittling thing.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think he respects you as a full-grown woman. You say Mr. Dingus's dream is to have multiple women living under the same
oh,
roof at the
yeah.
same time.
Yeah. It's a
What,
reason.
when did he tell you that, and how did the fantasy play out?
From Jump Street of us living with each other.
Right.
He told me, well, baby, I feel like I'm established enough and I have a lot going for myself where I think I should have another woman in bed with us. You sleep all the way on one side anyway, so why can't another woman be in bed in the middle?
No, she
don't
she
want
tends
no
to,
threesome.
She
You don't
she
want-
tends to fabricate and make it more than what
Well,
it was.
what did you say?
What happened was, Your Honor, as with cleaning up the house and everything, now I got somebody who will clean up the house and cook because Ivory's not doing anything. It was the joke, it was a running joke to make her do more around the house. I say I might as well have 2 women because with you and her, I might have 1.
Boy, stop, no.
What was the final straw, Mr. Dingus?
My cousin who was in the Philippines, right? She called me. She had pawned some jewelry, and I told her I'd go get it because she was there. She said she'd be home in a couple of days. I went ahead and got her jewelry out. put it in my drawer. You know, it's a little hiding spot. I called Ivory because I had to get some paperwork, some numbers for a customer. I called her back, and Ivory looked in my drawer. Should have never did that. So when my cousin gets home, she comes over to get the jewelry. I go in my drawer, it's not there. And I'm going, I mean, you don't have the feeling that went through my whole body like, oh my God, it ain't a little bit of jewelry, it's almost $10,000 worth of jewelry. So I call Ivory. Now, one thing about Ivory, I swear to God, she's always been truthful. If whatever she takes from me, I say, Ivory, did you take it? And she'll say,
I took it.
I took it, right? This time she says, no, I ain't do it.
Did you take it?
Yes.
Why?
Because I took it, and I felt bad. I felt bad, but I thought it was another woman's, some more woman jewelry.
And so you thought he was cheating on you,
Yeah.
and instead of sitting down and having a conversation about it.
Because if I have a conversation with him, Judge, it's no conversation. He don't let me get any type of word in. It's a belittling thing.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think he respects you as a full-grown woman. I think he liked that hot 19-year-old, and he wanted you to play that role. You stay hot, you stay solid, you stay firm, keep the house clean, and the this will come and that will come. And it's hard to have a conversation with someone you don't feel on equal level with.
When divorce court continues, can Judge Lynn help Bernard and Ivory rescue their relationship?
I do love him, but it's like,
You want me to fix this?
yeah.
Divorce Court returns with the case of Bernard Dingus and Ivory Cunningham, who are interested in dissolving their 8-year union after charging that irresponsibility and cheating plague their life together.
Tell me about the $1,500 you're seeking from Ms. Cunningham.
When we first started dating, her car broke down. So she sent it to a shop, and I told her, don't do it. And the guy kind of overcharged her. But she had to get from point A to B because she did have a job at that time. So she said, could you loan me the money? I loaned her the money. Consequently, I didn't see Ivory after that for a while. You know, she'd call, but I never see her. And I said, well, when are you going to bring my money? Every time she said she was going to bring my money, she never did.
Ms. Cunningham, did you get a loan from him for a car? Did you
Yes.
really, yeah? Did you pay him back?
No.
Okay.
No. I did not pay him
Mr.
back.
Dingus, what?
Nope, I didn't pay him back, Judge.
Oh, okay, honest. She is honest. She is honest, Mr. Dingus. You get what you're looking for.
Okay.
And if you like them, and there's nothing. You look gorgeous, but she's a lot younger than you are, and there's meaning in those years.
Okay.
Everybody says age is nothing but a number, but it does. I'm not the woman I was at 25. I'm 52. We don't even look alike. I don't even know that chick.
Okay.
You know? Don't know her.
Okay.
So you got to take that into account, and you knew, Mrs. Cunningham, you keep going to school, you keep going on with your fine self. You're very good looking. If they're quick with the money and the old dudes with the, be careful with that. It can become addictive. It can become an easy way not to get anything done. You know.
But Judge, what should we do? I do love him, but it's like,
You want me
do
to
I need
fix
to move?
this?
Yeah.
You need to step up your game if you want to keep him. And you know where, when, and how to step up your game. You know what he wants from you.
But
if you want to keep him, that's what you need to do.
But he likes to belittle. Like,
I don't think you should stay with a person who belittles you, whether you love them or not, because that makes you less of a person.
I don't do that, Your Honor.
I don't know what y'all gonna do when you leave here. You'll need to, I want you to be more of yourself. I want to be more on your own. I want you to be more centered and more self-possessed before you get involved with anybody, because you can't look to him for your opinion of yourself, and I think that's what you're doing right now. Having said that, I appreciate your honesty, but in the end of the day, if you say you're gonna pay somebody back, you gotta do it. $1,500 in favor of Mr. Dingus. It is so ordered.
All rise. Parties, we leave the courtroom.
Ivory and Bernard concur that after the show, they seem to be doing better. However, Ivory says she realized that Bernard never will change when he reverted to checking her phone and speaking to her in a disrespectful manner. Her final straw was when she refused a request from Bernard, and he sent her an extremely rude text, telling her to get her things out of the house and leave. She took his words at face value, shed no tears, and happily left Bernard and the relationship.